Welcome back to 6-Minute Math, where we turn confusion into clarity 6 minutes at a time. Thank you for joining us today for our video on factoring complex trinomials using the box method. Make sure you are subscribed to 6-Minute Math to stay up to date with all the tips, tricks, hints, hacks, and everything in between to make your math journey easier. Factoring complex trinomials is a process which I will do my best to get in under 6 minutes. So here we go. The first key point is that we are going to create a factor u of our a times c value. We're going to find these two numbers that add or subtract to that middle b value. And we are going to create a polynomial using the 4 terms. We are going to split that b value with those two numbers. We're going to put our terms in a 2x2 box, left to right, top to bottom, and then we are going to factor each row and column. The two terms on the outside of our box creates our binomial factors. So let's see an example. We're going to factor 2x squared plus 9x plus 10. So our first job is to multiply our a times c value. 2 times 10 is 20, and we are going to create that factor u of 20. I'm going to find two numbers that add or subtract to my b value of 9. That would be 4 and 5. So I'm going to split my b value into two terms using my 4 and 5 for a 4-term polynomial. I'm now going to take those 4 terms and place them in my box, left to right, top to bottom. So we're going to take our 2x in. We're going to bring our 4x in like we would read a book. Positive 4x. We're going to bring our positive 5x in and our positive 10 in. Our next step is we are going to factor each row and column. So we're going to factor 2x squared plus 4x for 2x. We're going to factor 5x plus 10 for positive 5. Then we're going to factor the columns. 2x squared and 5x give me a factor of x. And 4x plus 10 factors to positive 2. Those outside terms are my two binomials. So I have x plus 2 and 2x plus 5. So let's see this in motion. We're going to factor 6x squared plus 11x plus 3. I multiply my a and c value, and I find which two terms add to that middle b value, which is 2 and 9. So I'm going to write my new polynomial, 6x squared plus 2x plus 9x plus 3. And I have my box, and I'm going to write my terms in. 6x squared, positive 2x, positive 9x, positive 3. I factor each row and column. So I'm going to factor 6x squared and positive 2x. That factors to 2x. I'm going to factor 9x plus 3. That is going to factor, my greatest common factor is 3. I'm going to do my columns now. 6x squared plus 9x. My greatest common factor is 3x. And then 2x plus 3. My greatest common factor is positive 1. Those two outside terms give me my two binomials, giving me a final answer of 2x plus 3 and 3x plus 1. Let's check out another example here. We're going to factor 8y squared minus 2y minus 3. We multiply our a and c values for 24. And I am finding which two terms, in this case, subtract to that b value. In this specific example, we have 4 and 6. So I'm going to take those and I'm going to use my new polynomial of minus 6y plus 4y minus 3. I have my box and I write my factors in, my terms in, plus 4y minus 3, and I factor my rows and columns. 8y squared minus 6y squared factors to 2y. 4y minus 3 factors to 1. Column-wise, 8y squared plus 4y factors to 4y. And then negative 6y minus 3 factors to negative 3. We have our outside terms, 4y and 2y plus 1, giving us a final answer of 2y plus 1 times 4y minus 3. Those are all the examples we have today for complex factoring of trinomials using the box method. If you want to see more examples of factoring complex trinomials using the box method, please make sure you check out our extended version, which is linked in the description below. In that video, I will go more in depth to understand the process, and I will give a wide variety of examples to make sure you have a full understanding of everything to do with complex trinomials. Make sure you follow us on Instagram and TikTok at 6Minute Math, and be sure to like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment below for any topic you want to see me tackle in a future 6-minute episode. Always remember that the best way to get math is to practice math, so keep on practicing. And until next time, keep solving and evolving.